meditacionesdiarias.com.
Hello friends, welcome to Meditacionesdiarias.com. This is Xiomara Perdomo speaking from Queens, New York, and I'm thrilled to have you join us today. The date is June 18th, 2023. Today's devotional is titled A Morning Prayer. Let's read in Psalms chapter 3 verse 6. I will not be afraid of 10,000s of people who have set themselves against me all around. I was a missionary in a faraway village in Ghana, Africa. Between 300 and 600 adults were attending the evangelistic meeting I was holding in an open area next to the community center. One Sabbath evening, there was a party in the center and nearly everyone attended. The music was so loud that the few people at the meeting could not hear me. I said a short prayer asking God to manifest His power, and a few minutes later the music stopped and a crowd left the center and joined us. I was a little scared at first when I saw that out of the 800 people, about 100 were coming closer and closer towards me. I prayed again before inviting them to accept Jesus in the Sabbath as a day of rest, and those 100 people came up to the front. It was the night that the most people responded to the call. Later I heard that the sound system at the party had broken down, and the village chief had told everyone to go outside and join our meeting. Prayer is heaven's ordained means of success in the conflict with sin and the development of Christian character. See Acts of the Apostles, chapter 55, page 564. Psalm 3 was composed by David when he was fleeing from his son Absalom. Spent with grief and the weariness of his flight, he with his company had tarried beside the Jordan for a few hours' rest. He was awakened by the summons to immediate flight. In the darkness, the passage of the deep and swift-flowing stream must be made by the whole company of men, women, and little children. For hard after them were the forces of the traitor son. See Education, chapter 17, page 164. It was then that David sang the verses of this psalm. I lay down and slept. I awoke, for the Lord sustained me. I will not be afraid of 10,000s of people who have set themselves against me all around. This psalm has been called a morning prayer of trust in God. There are 4 stanzas. 1. The present danger. See verse 1 and 2. 2. The recollection of help in the past. See verses 3 and 4. 3. The sense of security in the midst of the present danger. See verses 5 and 6. And 4. The prayer for triumph over enemies. Verse 7. An exclamation of confidence with a prayer for God's blessing on His people concludes the poem in verse 8. In the midst of the poem, there is a sudden dramatic change from the weariness and depression of the night to the trust and triumph faith of the new morning. It is said the Huguenots in Condé's army during the French religious wars sang this psalm at the time of relieving the century. See SDA Bible Commentary, Volume 3, pages 635 and 636. Send the fear that Satan tries to impose on you right back to him. At the sound of fervent prayer, Satan's whole host trembles. Testimonies for the Church, Volume 1, chapter 66, page 345. Amen.
Thank you for joining us. We invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel at m.youtube.com/c/Meditaciones Diarias and to follow us on our social media in Instagram at www.instagram.com/meditacionesdiarias7. May God bless you and your family.